Peaceful greetings, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Deluxe Lifestyle and Wellness. My name is Dolores. Welcome. Today I'm going to do a crystal energy reading, and I am very grateful that you are here with me today. I'm going to start off by taking you through my process before I begin doing any kind of reading or any kind of crystal handling, any healing or anything like that. The first thing I do is I cleanse my aura so that I'm not bringing any negativity or anything that I've been through over, the past day or so. I'm not bringing any of that dirty, murky energy into a crystal reading that I am doing for you or that I'm doing personally or any of that. I like to make sure that I am clean and clear. So I will take a piece of selenite or any type of clear crystal or white crystal is great for cleansing. And I just cleanse myself. I go around my body and I ask that my aura be cleansed and that all of my energies are pure before I bring anything into this reading. Okay, so I like to clear my energies first. And I also clean my hands. I wash my hands, but I also go in and I spray my hands with a little bit of Florida water. Can y'all see that? I just have these little travel sizes. I keep these little minis with me all the time. I actually sell these too. And I cleanse my hands so that as I'm handling the cards, I can bring you the most clean, clear, and concise energy in a reading as clean as possible. So let's jump in. Today I am going to start off by using Happy Soul's crystal cards. Happy Soul crystal cards. And these are by Diane Keeley and Joey Wargachuk at Happy Soul. I actually took a course with Joey a few years ago, and Joey is an absolute delight to work with and study under. He's really a wonderful person, and he has this darling little ginger tabby cat named Snaps. And Snaps likes to make an appearance on camera every now and then, but so sweet, absolutely sweet. So Happy Soul crystal cards, I'm going to start off with these. I'm going to clarify as much as I possibly can. I think I'm going to use Heather Askanosi's crystal inspiration cards, daily crystal inspiration cards with Heather Askanosi. And I love this deck. It has a book to accompany it. I will read from that book once I pull a crystal. But look at that. Just look at that beautiful photography of the crystals on that card. I love it. The cards are beautiful. I love Heather Askanosi. She's from Energy Muse. Absolutely adore her. She's beautiful. So I'm going to use these two decks. I have pre-shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle a little bit again. And when this reading is done with the crystals, I am going to actually do a Monology energy reading. I've actually pulled a card already, and in honor of tonight's full pink moon, I will read the message that I got. Okay, so let's dive in. And again, I've already pre-shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle one more time. And since I've already cleansed my space, I will ask that my guardian angels and my divine spirits, any of the guardians in the heavens, my deities, Holy Spirit, please give me a reading that I need to share with my viewers. Give me a reading that I need to share with my viewers that is appropriate for this time. Let's see what we get. I love doing this. I love working with the crystal energies. I think it also helps us stay connected to the earth. Oops. A bunch of those flew out. I'm not going to take those off the ground. We'll just put one, all right? And the card that I just pulled is Ruby. Ruby. And that's a root chakra therapies and healing. Rubies are good for that. So this is for physical wealth. Strengthens the root chakra, increasing energy for wealth, physical well-being, and relationships. Can you put more energy towards your passions? Can you put more energy towards your passions? And that is Ruby. Okay. Now I'm going to clarify with one of the daily crystal inspiration cards from Heather Eskenazi and Energy Muse. Okay. And again, the cards have been pre-shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. Hopefully the cards won't jump out all over the place. If one jumps out, that's fine. Two, not a problem. But when they're like five, no, I can't do that. So let's see what we got. Okay, divine spirits, guardian angels, heavenly gods, goddesses, give me a message pertinent to the situation. Give me a message for my beautiful viewers. We get and with this one we get phantom quartz, embrace change. Phantom quartz, embrace change. Can you all see that? So we have ruby and phantom quartz, and I'm going to read what the guidebook has to say about phantom quartz. So give me just a moment. Let me look this up, guys. It's a beautiful crystal. It's kind of a golden brown crystal. Okay, so let's see what phantom quartz has to say. I love this little guidebook because it just helps you learn about other crystals that you may not be familiar with. It helps you understand the energies that they carry. Okay, phantom quartz. Embrace change. In a period of flux, find comfort in the uncomfortable. Change is happening all around you, so make the most of it. After all, the only thing that is constant in life is change. Embrace the uncertainty and lean into the inevitable. These are opportunities that allow you to grow, evolve, and move forward. It's how you move through the stations of life that make or break your journey. Instead of resisting change, allow it to propel you forward so you can level up your life. Core questions. What changes are happening in your life? How are you responding to these shifts? How would you ideally respond if you were living from your purpose? How would you respond if you were ideally living from your purpose? That's a really good question. Crystal action. Affirm. I embrace change. Today, confidently address an area in your life that you have been avoiding and identify something you can do to change or accept it. I think that's a very appropriate message. And that is for Phantom Quartz. And again, I will read the ruby. Physical wealth strengthens the root chakra, increasing energy for wealth, physical well-being, and relationships. Can you put more energy towards your passions? Okay. And now that I have pulled those cards, I will now read the Monology card that I pulled earlier. Okay. The card that I pulled was Full Moon in Capricorn. And the message is the end of a tough cycle approaches. So I think for any of us that have been going through a rough cycle or hitting a patch where we feel like we can't get over this bump and maybe a little stagnation going on, this is very appropriate. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay. Full moon in Capricorn. How hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you are wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign for you to leave. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With the love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize it more. Attune to the moon. Release control and trust the universe. Additional meanings for this card. A professional project may be ending now. Admit if you have been overly hard-headed or hard-nosed. Find a balance between your personal and private lives. It's time to stop fearing the worst. The teaching. The full moon in Capricorn has a very strong work ethic and energy and will more than likely come up when you're asking a professional question. If your question is about another matter, it will serve as much needed reminder to move through any feelings of hopelessness you may have been feeling about your situation, and this applies no matter when you draw the card. Making a plan is a far better use of your time. Okay, and that is for full moon in Capricorn. All right. I hope these messages resonated with someone and that you got something out of it. I know I certainly did. This is actually a message for me to move forward in some projects that I've been sitting on, some professional things, and it's time for me to move forward on those things and get busy. I have definitely been putting those things off and have been procrastinating. It's not good. So those things resonated with me. I hope it was a good message for you. I thank you all for watching. I will see you next time.